Thank you so much, Bobby, for being with us. The heat must be getting to me. So what did you think of Sinner's win? How did he beat Alcaraz?
Thanks for having me, Marcia. It was a great match. I think the thing to get out of this match is the rivalry is just getting started. Sinner was up 4-2 in the first set, and then that four-game run for Alcaraz to close out the set, it looked like he was maybe going to be a little bit deflated, especially after what happened in the French Open, having those match points and winning. But full credit to Sinner. I thought the difference today was that Sinner became much more aggressive. He wanted to finish the points a lot earlier. He served very, very well, especially in the third and fourth sets. And then just using that backhand down the line, being aggressive, not letting Alcaraz be the dominant player that he is, and really taking it to him. But it was an excellent match. I thought Sinner responded beautifully after losing the first set. He broke him in the first game of the second set, and then kind of just went like smooth sailing for the rest of the match. But a great final. I think Sinner is now, redeeming himself a little bit because he lost 6 matches in a row to Alcaraz, and finally getting the monkey off of his back, winning his first Wimbledon, ending that losing streak, coming back after having match points in the French Open. You put all these factors together, and I think it was a very impressive performance by Sinner these 2 weeks.
How would you describe this era of tennis that we're in?
This is the young guns era that I call it, and what makes it so unique is I feel like these 2 players have been inspired by Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, because you see parts of their game modeled after them. Sinner's got a similar build to Djokovic, and he's got that long, lanky build, gets a lot of balls back, he's a great athlete, covers the court very well. Nadal was a huge mentoring factor, I think, for Alcaraz, both from Spain, and Roger Federer. He has that kind of combination of the aggressiveness of Federer, and he's got the defensive skills of Nadal. And it's amazing how far this game has come in the last 10 years. They are on course, I think, to break a lot of records, and I think the level of tennis is going to be the highest level of tennis that's ever been played because they've used these players as inspiration, as motivation, as mentors in the past, and I love the direction of the game. There was a time where we were worried what was going to happen when Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic retired. And we now see that void being filled by these 2. So what once was the big 3 is now the big 2.
And now I have to ask you a final thought, please, on what's happening on the Canadian tennis front. We've never crowned a Wimbledon champ, but Bobby, what are your thoughts?
Well, we've been close. Milos Raonic and Genie Bouchard both have reached the finals. We're entering now an era now where the Felixes and Denises and Bianca are kind of going to be the older statesmen on the tour. There are some young players coming up. I really like Victoria Maboyko. I think she is going to be poised for a big run at some slams in the coming years.